Hello everybody, this is Sai Vandana Possibility. Here we're gonna present about our final report about Keylogger, presenting along with my teammates Vitoba and Simran. So abstract. So here we see about the Keylogger, which is a hardware-based or a software-based thing. So while coming to the software programs, so here we present about the software programs. So it doesn't require any of physical access to the user's computer. They can be downloaded intentionally or unintentionally as a malware. You never know that it if it is in your system or in your device. It is hard to detect that software. Introduction. It is a software program or a hardware device that tracks the activities of a keyboard. That is like when the user gives a keystrokes, it is all recorded in the background. So this is a program which firstly used by the Soviet Union in the year 1970s. So they use this software to monitor IBM electric typewriters, which they use at the embassies. So they would record their activities and send that information to their intelligence using radio signals. So this is the way they use this software. So it is a form of a monitoring software. So it is intended to record the user's keystrokes. Sometimes it can be unintentionally downloaded, like when you are trying to download any software or something like a thing. It is a kind of software which is unintentionally comes into your device. So it's kind of a cyber attack. So proposed system. In our proposed system, we use a C language to develop this software. So the files appended functions are used in the C language. So it has the ability to hide the process. So this basically works on ASCII values to record the keystrokes. Like what is a ASCII value? So it is a character encoding standard for electronic communication. So this code represents a test in computer. So it is made up of 128 symbols in the character set. These symbols have letters like uppercase, lowercase, and numbers, punctuation marks, special characters. Uh, this is how it gonna work.
Hello everyone, this is Vitoba, and as a part of the project, it's not that we only use the concept of ASCII values. We also went through some of the concepts in the coding that we have used in the project. That's HWND stealth, alloc console, get async key state. Coming to the HWND stealth, since it is a keylogger, it's supposed to be in the background and the user should not be knowing that it's something a software running on his computer. So the HWND stealth is a hide window stealth that hides the process or activities uh, from the desktop or taskbar. I mean, you cannot see anything on the taskbar or desktop. It's just a if you can go to the task manager and see in the background processes, it's the only place where you can see the activity. And the other thing is the alloc console. So alloc console is nothing but it's just giving a grant access to your computer and the keyboard. I mean, from the input whichever the input device that you have to your computer, you're just taking the grant access from it. Since we need a grant access from your keyboard, so we using the alloc console. And the other thing is get an async key state. It's called get asynchronous key state. So we need to know which key is pressed. So that's why we using this. This actually tracks what key is pressed. So that's why we have this in our code. So working it's just a key monitoring software. It's just like a how does a video recording software works that records your screen. It's just like that record the keylogger just records the keystrokes but in a log file. So a keylogger it can be installed unintentionally or intentionally, but if it's installed, you might not know that it's a keylogger that's running in your computer, and all your sensitive information like passwords, usernames will be sent to other person. So let me take you to the code and working. So we have used the code blocks IDE to write a C program. If you ask me why I did not use the Turbo C or the C compilers, we need a IDE to develop an application that develop out of the environment, the C environment. So that's why we used an IDE, and this is where I use the hide Windows Delta alloc console, and okay, this is key state. It's here. So I just created a if loop for the lowercase characters and another if loop for high uppercase characters, and the keys such as caps, tab, shift. I have used a switch case for all of them, and uh, the output should be a keylogger application. I mean, you don't need any platform to run this now. You just need a Windows platform to run this exe file. So if I run this, so you might not see anything running, but it's actually running. So let me show you. Okay, uh, let me just go sign to my Gmail account or something. I'll just use a random account. Hello, hello, 123 at gmail.com. Next, and password is hello and caps J. It's just trying to show you if my keylogger detects everything. So I'll just go ahead because it's not there actually. It's just a random account. So let me go see what the keylogger has recorded. It's a the file is right here. I saved the path of the file as same as the where the created the application. I built the application, so it should be on the same folder, and I named it as result. And since I used first, I opened the Chrome and used gmail.com, and then enter, and then I used hello 123, and then I used shift at the rate. That's at the rate. Shift 2 is at the rate, and gmail.com hello shift j is that's caps j. So it's working fine. And let me show you where it's actually hiding. So if you go to the task manager and you cannot see anything on the apps, and if you go to the background processes, it's right here, keylogger 32-bit. You know, since I know this is a keylogger, I name it as a keylogger, the application. But if the actual keylogger, they will not name it as a keylogger because you might know. They may name it as a Intel service application or Microsoft service kernel or something, just to avoid knowing that. So you have to be careful whenever you feel suspect. you see the CPU consumption, it's high on this keylogger. Whenever you feel the system is a little bit of lag or slow, you need to go check the background processes. And I'm trying to end the task, and that's end of the result file update now. It won't update anymore. So that's uh, that's all the working of the keylogger. Right now, it doesn't have any interface. It's just a double click and it runs in the background. So uh, let me take you the presentation. So detection of keylogger. So it's kind of hard to detect keylogger. It's not easy because as I told you, no one names their keylogger as keylogger. So as I said, if your CPU usage is high and you feel some lag on your computer, then you must go check the background or uninstall some unwanted apps that you have. And the architecture. So if you, I have created a block diagram to show you the architecture in a simple way. So if you use a keystroke, that's enter key, it goes to the async state that 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 checks which key is pressed, and then it takes to the ASCII value, and its ASCII value is stored, and the file is appended, and the updated file is your output. So that's a simple architecture for our project. So prevention of keylogger. Uh, you until and unless if you know the prevention, I mean until and unless if you know there is keylogger running, you cannot prevent it. So uh, you have to be very careful when you're going through this situation. So uh, on-screen keyboards is one of the best to prevent keyloggers. If you suspect any keylogger, then use on-screen keyboard because they take the keystrokes not on the touches. And the other thing is the speech recognition, uh, handwriting recognition. So we have now we have other scratch pads on our computers. We have they just detect our handwriting and the mouse gestures.
So in our future enhancement, so the data will stored will be sent as an email that could be our future enhancement for our project. So to create an interface on a remote computer, that will be a second future enhancement for this project. So, conclusion. So, it is a serious threat, and the only one who can make sure that it does not happen to them is the end user. So, the security of a system by using this software, they gain access to the sensitive information like passwords or any other activities. They can be great born to the world of technology because it is advantageous and even helps to solve a cyber related crimes and encourage the safe internet habit. So this have a equal level of advantages and disadvantages. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.